Definitely, he's somewhat of a creator, a guy that the should we call him the founder of the Schmoedown, Movie Trivia Schmoedown Live. Kristian Harloff is on the line right now, and I think he should, step inside the hall right now and get his pieces of the action, his champagne wishes, his caviar dreams. Christian, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine, man. What's another Schmoedown, man? Another big live contest coming up. And I know right now everybody's buzzing. Everybody's always buzzing when the Schmoes are getting ready to have another event. And me and Brad, what we are is contributors, like on CNN. We are big time supporters of the Schmoedown. But give it the scoop, man. What's going on?
We got so much going on right now, Buck. It's crazy. So we have a big event coming up on August 31st in New York, and that was the one that we were really pushing. We had the youngest champion of all time, this 22-year-old kid, Paul Oyama, is defending his championship, and we thought that was going to be the big, huge event of what we were doing this month. But lo and behold, our greatest team of all time, the Shirewolves, Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing, decided they want to do one last dance with the belts, win or lose. They wanted to do a match. So we're doing a special live streaming event this Thursday night, and they're going to put the titles on the line, win or lose, against Korruption, and it's going to be a hell of a match.
I tell you, man. Every time we talk about the Schmoedown on the Hall of Fame, man, the phone lines light up. People want to, be a part of it. How big, has, being able to stream and do your own events like that. How big is that, and what has that done for the Schmoedown?
Oh man, the live element of it. I mean, better than anybody. The live events it just brings a whole new energy to things, and it's really. I started in stand-up comedy. It's just that juice, that adrenaline we have as performers that we want to keep going and do more stuff. And it's when you just say, "Hey, I do movie trivia." You're like, "Okay, we're in a bar." You're like, "No, man, I'm from 400 people in Booker T's wrestling arena in Texas City." And they're like, "What?" And it's a show. We put on a show, and the more and more we do it, the more and more it proves that more people need to see it, more people need to hear about it, and we've really been pushing the needle.
Hey man, for the people out there, how do they find out about this big show coming up? How do they log on? How do they get it?
Yeah, it's easy. So if you want to go and you want to check out the Thursday night show and see this team play for their last time, they are some of the best players we've ever had. It's theschmoedownlive.com. You can do a lot over there. You can get this live stream if you're in the New York or the East Coast area and you want to come to a live show in Manhattan. You could do that. Any other shows that we list, we're going to be in Orlando soon. We're going to be in Arizona. Any of those shows, if you're in that area, you can come to schmoedownlive.com, but you can always go to our YouTube channel, and that's just the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and check out all of our matches, past seasons, all that stuff.
And for you listeners out there, if you don't know what the Schmoedown is, man, you got to check it out. I mean, if you're some nerd at home, I'm just playing. You don't have to be a nerd. I mean, because me and Brad, we do something, related to some movie every night here.
Right.
So you guys out there who always wonder, you know what I mean? You know who produced this movie. Man, you know who did that in the movie Rocky. You know what I mean? I mean, you were there, with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Star Wars. You know everything about that movie. So if you're one of those guys sitting up, my wife is, she's playing this game right now. I mean, when she's off into something, she's really off into it. And there's so many people out there that's off into stuff like this and don't know about the movie, the Schmoedown online, movie trivia. They need to know about it because
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you, if Elvis came back, you know what I mean, and he was here, in the Toyota Center, and nobody knew he was there, nobody would show up.
Absolutely.
But if everybody knew Elvis was there, everybody would be there. I mean, I'm talking about fun in California, but I mean, now, Bradley, I know you got something.
Well,
to say.
Kristian, we put it out for people to ask questions regarding this big match going down. It's the Schmoedown Throwdown again. Korruption versus the Shirewolves. Championship match book. The titles are on the line.
Yeah. And trust me, I know about titles.
You know about titles. You've had how many?
35.
Yeah, so a couple. But there's a couple questions, though. Let's go to John Mariano on Twitter says, you can't fill the void with the Shirewolves leaving, but who does Kristian think will grab the brass ring next and capture our imaginations?
Well, I mean, as far as a new team coming up, hard to I think you guys talked about it on the Schmoedown Rundown this past weekend. The team of Shazam with William Bibiani and the kid, Brendan Meyer, who was an actor in the OA. He was in The Guest. And it's like old school and new school together, and they have this really jovial energy about them. And I think that as far as capturing hearts, I think that those are the guys that could do it. But as far as overall just like a really great team, I think the team of Ben Bateman and Mark Riley can do it again and capture imagination. But just if I can jump back to something Book was talking about before, as far as the movie fan goes, and I think hopefully, Book, when we were in your arena, that you felt the same way. But there's a real big wrestling element to it, and I think that you're calling for the movie fans that don't know about it. I'm calling, especially for your show, the wrestling fans that don't know about it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of storylines and characters in it that I think are very reminiscent to the old school Attitude Era, the old school the mid '80s. There's a lot of great characters that I took from my experience in the WWE that I think that the wrestling fans would really enjoy.
No, I mean, I'm sure, man, because I tell you, when you guys were here in the arena, I mean, if you was outside just listening, you would have thought it was a wrestling show.
Yeah.
And that's what was so cool about it.
A missed question was like a high spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously. You know what I mean? And the back and forth, it had a certain feel to it. It had a certain vibe to it.
Right.
You know, like me and Brad right now, you know, we're covering boxing matches, and it got a certain feel to it. It's actually the electricity. You can actually feel it in your body. And when you guys were in Houston, that's the way it felt to me. And I was like, man, our show's got to, have the same energy. We got to bring our game up. That's what I was thinking, and you guys wasn't taking one bump.
Well, someone took one at the end.
Andrew Guy took one.
Yeah, one bump, you know what I mean? But when you got guys taking several bumps, and that same energy is not in the house, it make me think we got to re-gear and do something different, because you guys did something there that was very, very special, and it was the first time I ever saw something like that. And I'm sure it's the first time a lot of people, because Texas City, I tell you, there were so many people came up to me and said, man, Book, I want to thank you for bringing the Schmoedown to Texas City. And so it let me know that these guys, it wasn't their first time, checking out the Schmoedown. They knew all about it, and they was off into it. You know what I mean? So I just say, man, we just got to put the heat on, man. We just got to put the heat on.
And Book, your fellow future Hall of Famer, at least Chris Jericho, he wants to get in the Schmoedown. He wants to battle Kevin Smith, and I think that you maybe need to officiate that one.
Hey, man, I'll be special guest enforcer.
That sounds good, right, Kristian?
Yeah.
That sounds great. I mean,
Hey.
you guys are just talking about the fact you're going to be in Los Angeles on September 28th. We're actually putting on some matches that day. So maybe if you guys are around during the day, you should stop by the studio.
Hey, man, we will do it. We will do it. Hey, man, what's that? What's that?
Let people know where they can find the match.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, the match. If you want to come and check out this match, you go to the Schmoedownlive.com. Schmoedownlive.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. It's very easy to find us. Just put the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Subscribe to us on YouTube, because we're putting on matches every Thursday, every Friday. There are big matches. We're in tournament season. Singles tournaments coming, team tournaments are coming, championship matches are coming. It's the thick of the season right now.
Hey, man, there it is right there. You want to check it out? Do it. Do it now, because Kristian would do it for you. Hey, guys, appreciate you for sticking around and stepping aside the hall, Kristian. And we'll see you in L.A.
Absolutely. Thanks, Book. Thanks, Brett.
Booyah. Hey, we got to take a quick break, but we got a whole lot more for you, man. We got a whole lot more for you. Stick around. Back in a minute.
Walk with a switch and talk with street slang. I love it when a woman